There is something inside you that knows you were made for more. You feel it every time you settle, every time you shrink yourself to fit into places you have outgrown. You were not born to live a small life. You were not made to repeat empty days. But somewhere along the line, you started believing that being average was acceptable. That comfort was enough. That fitting in was safer than standing out. And that belief is slowly destroying everything powerful within you. You do not belong in a life of limits. You do not belong in circles that keep you small. You were built for more, and you know it. The pain you feel is not a sign of weakness. It is a cry from your potential, screaming to be used. You are uncomfortable because your spirit was never meant to be contained. You were never meant to walk through life half awake, half driven, half inspired. There is a fire inside you waiting to burn through fear, through doubt, through every excuse you keep using. That fire will never be satisfied by comfort. It is fueled by challenge. It is ignited by purpose. It grows when you rise, when you stretch, when you demand more from yourself. You are not tired because you are doing too much. You are tired because you are not doing what you were born to do. Passion does not drain you. It energizes you. Purpose does not exhaust you. It awakens you. You are drained because your life is too small for your soul. Your energy dies in environments that shrink you. Stop dimming your light to make others comfortable. Stop hiding your greatness so you can blend in. The world does not need more followers. It needs people who are bold enough to lead. The clock is ticking, and your future is waiting. Every second you live small is a second you waste. You were not created to survive. You were created to thrive. But you cannot thrive by thinking like a victim. You cannot evolve by blaming your circumstances. Growth begins the moment you take full responsibility for your life. Every excuse you use is another brick in the wall that keeps you trapped. Tear it down. Face the truth. You are the only one who can change your life. And that change starts with refusing to live like less. You have talents you have not used, ideas you have not explored, strength you have not tapped into. You keep telling yourself you are not ready, that you need more time, that you need approval. But that is a lie. You are not waiting. You are hesitating, and hesitation is the enemy of greatness. The longer you wait, the louder your fear becomes. Action is the only cure. You do not have to be perfect. You just have to begin. The first step is messy, awkward, and full of doubt, but it leads to power. Your potential is suffocating inside you. It is buried beneath distractions, bad habits, and low expectations. You keep playing small because you fear failure, but failure is not your enemy. Fear is. Failure teaches. Fear paralyzes. Every person you admire failed more times than they succeeded. They just never quit. They never allowed fear to convince them they were meant for less. You are not weak. You are just unused. And it is time to unleash what you have been hiding. Look around you. Most people gave up on their dreams a long time ago. They traded passion for paychecks. They replaced purpose with routine. But you still have time. You still have breath in your lungs and strength in your bones. Do not let your story end in regret. Do not let your talent die untouched. The world needs what you carry. It needs your gifts, your energy, your voice. But it will never see them if you keep playing small. You do not need permission to be great. You do not need approval to grow. All you need is a decision to rise. A decision to walk away from the life that no longer serves you. A decision to stop tolerating what drains you and start creating what fulfills you. It is not easy. It is not quick. But it is possible. And it starts with one choice. To live like you were built for more. Your mindset is the gatekeeper of your destiny. If your mind is full of doubt, your life will reflect fear. If your thoughts are full of power, your life will reflect strength. Every day, you must protect your mind from the poison of comparison, insecurity, and laziness. Feed it with discipline. Train it with action. Strengthen it with belief. The world will try to shrink you, but your mind will determine whether it succeeds. No one is coming to save you. No one is going to hand you the life you dream about. You have to take it. You have to fight for it. That fight begins within. Every day you must choose to push back against the weakness that wants to keep you average. You must choose progress over perfection, effort over excuses, grit over giving up. It is not about how you feel. It is about what you do. Feelings fade. Action builds. When you live like less, you start to believe you are less. But when you act like more, your confidence grows. You begin to attract better energy, better people, and better results. Your standards rise. Your vision sharpens. Your passion reignites. And soon, your life begins to reflect the strength you always had inside you. But it only happens when you take the leap, when you stop waiting and start building. No dream was ever achieved from a comfort zone. No breakthrough came from a life of convenience. Every person who rose to greatness had to step into uncertainty. They had to risk being seen. They had to face their weaknesses. They had to believe in something bigger than their fear. And so do you. You do not rise by accident. You rise by intention. Make your life intentional. You will face resistance. You will be misunderstood. You will lose people. But what you gain will be far greater. You will gain clarity. You will gain strength. You will gain a life that feels aligned with your soul. That trade is worth it. Comfort may feel good now, but it will never fulfill you. Growth is painful, but it is the only path to a life that matters. Every moment you live small, you silence the voice that says you were meant for more. That voice does not go away. It gets quieter. Until one day, you forget it ever existed. Do not let that happen. Protect your potential. Fuel your fire. Fight for your future. Start showing up like the person you want to become. Not once in a while, every day. Not when it is easy, but especially when it is hard. That is where your power is built. That is where your confidence is born. That is where your life begins to change. You were not put here to impress people. You were put here to impact lives. Your strength is not in your image. It is in your action. Your greatness is not in your words. It is in your walk. Stop worrying about what others think. They are not living your life. You are. So make it count. You have stayed small long enough. You have explained yourself too much. You have apologized for your ambition. That ends now. You are not too much. You are not too intense. You are just too powerful for a life of mediocrity. Embrace that. Own that. Live that. There is a world inside you that has not been born yet. Dreams you have not written. Ideas you have not shared. Levels you have not reached. Do not let them die with you. Give them life. Build the habits. Do the work. Stay consistent. And watch your life catch fire. You are capable of more than you can imagine. But capability means nothing without action. Potential is useless without pursuit. Do not just be inspired. Be transformed. Inspiration fades. Habits remain. And those habits will decide whether you rise or remain where you are. You were built for more. More strength. More vision. More impact. More truth. More courage. Stop living like less. Stop walking like you are weak. You are not. You were not made to blend in. You were made to break through. And your time to break through is now.